Welcome to Python programming series. In this today episode, we will cover about conditionals, if, else, elif, nested if else. Conditionals are like decision makers in your code. They help your program make choices based on your conditions. Think of it like this. When you wake up in the morning, you check the weather. If it's raining, you take an umbrella. If it's sunny, you wear sunglasses. If it's cold, you wear a jacket. This is exactly how conditional work in Python. Now, let's start with the most basic one, if statement. Example 1 as I have showed you. Look at this code. We have a variable called age set to 18. The if keyword checks if age is greater than or equal to 18. If it is true, Python runs the intended line below it. As you can see, print you are adult, print you can vote. Important. Notice the colon after the condition and the indentation space before the print statement. This is how Python knows which code belongs to the if statement. In this case, age is 18. So it prints both message and then last line runs always. This line you see, it always runs. And this two lines is inside the if statement block. If age is 18 and 18 is bigger than or equal to 18, it will print you are an adult, you can vote, and this line will run without any condition. I will show you by running it. As you can see, the output is you are an adult, you can vote. This line runs always. Now as we move on to example number 2, what if condition is false? Okay, so age is initially is given 15. If 15 is bigger than or equal to 18, and which is false, this if statement will not run. Only this statement will run because the condition fails. So the output will be like the line runs always. As you can see, the if condition, it basically the conditional check if it is true or not. Now we move on to part number 2, if else statement. Now we add else. This gives us two paths. If condition is true, run the if block. If false, run the else block. Think of it like a fork in the road. If you are 18 or older, go left. Otherwise, go right. There is no middle ground here. So in this age is 15. If 15 is bigger than is equal to 18, is 15 bigger than or equal to 18? No. This if else if statement won't run because the condition fails, but else would run. And the and this print statement, as you see, it is outside the conditional block, and it will run without any condition, and it will always run. So the output will be like you are a minor, you cannot vote yet, and end of program. Let me show you by running it. As you can see, you are a minor, you cannot vote yet, end of program. This is very easy to understand, and this is a multiple pathway you can check. The if condition, only one condition work. If one condition fails, another condition work. It's like uh, if you turn right or left, you can turn right or left based on your condition. And another example, practical example, you see temperature in here is equal to 30. If 30 is bigger than 25, is 30 bigger than 25? No, false. So this block won't run. If it will only run if no, it will run. 30 is bigger than 25, so this block will run. Else this block will run because this condition meets the requirement. The output will be it's out outside where light pole out. You can see the else block won't run because this condition already meets the requirement, so there is no need for else block to run. Only this condition will run. So this is how if else work in Python. Now as we move on to part number 3, elif statement. Example 5, using elif for multiple condition. Now thing gets interesting. Elif is short for else if. It allows us to check multiple condition one by one. Python checks from top to bottom. As soon as it finds a true condition, it runs that block and skips everything else. Important, once a condition is true, Python doesn't check the remaining condition. The very important is to remember. So let's just see the example. Marks is 75. It will check first if condition. Marks is bigger than or equal to 90. Is 75 bigger than equal to 90? No. This block won't run. Elif. Marks is, elif means else if. Elif marks 75 bigger than no. This condition also fails. And this condition is true. This condition will run. And this condition also true. And this condition will run. So, this two condition will run. Let me show you by running it. No, actually only one condition will run. This condition already meets the requirement. So this condition will only run. So this is very important. Remember, in every if every condition, only one true condition will work. If two condition meet the requirement, only one out of the two condition will work, because only one condition is allowed to run. So this condition comes before this condition. So by priority order wise, this condition will work. So as you can see, the output is great, B, and good. Okay, understanding order in elif. As we move on to example 6, we will learn about it. Look at this carefully. Score is 85. The first condition is true. 85 is bigger than equal to 70, so it print passed. Elif, score 85 is bigger than or equal to 80. Yes, this is also true. This also called, this condition also meet the requirement, and this condition doesn't meet requirement. So if you see, only one condition runs. So past will only run. It if one condition meets the requirement, it never checks the other condition. This is the rule and order in elif, in conditional statements. If one can listen carefully, if one condition meets the requirement, it won't check another condition. It will only run one condition. This is what I meant when I say it. The output is, as you can see, passed. As we move on to part number 4, we will study about nested if else. Now we are nesting, putting an if statement inside another if statement. Think of it like layers. First we check if person is 18. If yes, we go inside. We go inside this if condition, and there is another if condition inside this if condition. And then we check another condition, do they have ID? If has ID, both must be true to enter the club. So the two person to enter club, they must be bigger than 18. They should a check passed, and they should must have ID. And inside this nested if condition, there is else condition, that they meet the age requirement but do not have ID, so they cannot enter. Else, if we come out of this nested if else, we have another else block. In this, it checks if age is less than 18, it will print you're too young, please come back later. As you can see, age is 20 here, as ID is true, and it will check first age 20 bigger than equal to 18, true, print, and it comes inside this if block, and as ID is true. Yes, it is true. If as ID true, it will print, and the output will be like a check passed, you can enter the club, welcome. You can see the output here, exactly what I said. Now code number 18, code number 8, we move on to some deeper nesting, which is very important to learn. As you can see here, age is 25. If student is true, has scholarship is false. First, it will check the condition of age. If age is bigger than equal to 18, yes, 25 is bigger than and equal to 18, then it will move on to inside the nested if block. If is student, yes, the person is student is true, so the person is a student, it will print it, and it will check of scholarship if it is has scholarship or not. If the scholarship has false, if scholarship is false, if scholarship is true, print has scholarship, discount applied, discount is 20, else print no scholarship, regular price. This is how it works. So this is another condition, else print not a student, regular price. If the student is false, it will print not a student, regular price, discount is 0. Else, if age is less than 18, print minor cannot make purchases. And this print will, final discount will work without any condition. So the predicted output is adult verified. This person is a student, no scholarship, regular price, discount is 0. Uh, this works and this fails and else block will run. So as you can see, adult verified, the person is a student, no scholarship, regular price, final discount is 0%. So this is how nested if else work, and it is very important in Python, as you can see. Now we move on to a practical example, simple weather advice system. As we have learned about conditionals, if, else if, we will move on to some practical example for practice, and I will share the code in the description so you can practice also. Example 9, simple weather advice system. So temperature in here is initially given 28 degree, weather is sunny, print, it will run without any condition, by the way, because it has no, it is not inside any condition, so it will run without any condition. Print weather advisory, print it will print the temperature and the condition. And we move on to the first if else block, if block. If 28 is bigger than 35, no, this fails, this condition fails. And if temperature is bigger than 25, yes, this will work. So it will ignore every other temperature, every other block, only this block run because it already meets the requirement, so there is no need for this block to run. So temperature, it will print warm weather, wear light clothes and use sunscreen. This this part check the temperature, condition for temperature, and we will check about weather. If weather is rainy, no. If weather is sunny, yes, wear sunglasses. So I will run the output. Okay, there is some error. There was some typo, so I will fix it. Now we run. Okay, there is another error. So okay, let's run it again. As you can see, weather advisory, uh, temperature is 28 degree, as you can see, and according to the condition of temperature, we check that if temperature is bigger than 25, wear warm weather, wear light clothes and use sunscreen. And we check the weather condition, which sunny, wear sunglasses, and it just print it. So this is a good example of if else if block. And this is it all for this today episode. We have covered about every, about if else, we covered basic if statement and if else statement and elif statement, and we covered nested if else, and we have seen many examples. So please practice this code. This is very important. I will send in the description so you can practice this code. Till now, we will meet in next episode. Tata, bye bye.